this next school of thought for lead gen really helps address a nice thought that some of us might come up with, which is, wouldn't it be great if we could just talk to people directly about how part of our success in real estate is getting leads, aka connecting with people who need help, meeting people we wouldn't know otherwise? Wouldn't it be nice to just be able to have frank conversations about how we can help each other get leads? Isn't there a group of people out there who are in the same boat as me that I could just kind of connect with, network with? The answer is yes. This school of thought for lead gen is your professional network satellite. There are indeed people out there in the community who are in the same boat as you. Not the same industry, but different professions that also need them to go out, meet people, connect with people, hopefully get referrals, meet people who need their services. There is power in having a community committed to the same goal. So why not be a part of said community? Now, being one to have a professional network satellite will look like one of two things. The most obvious one that a lot of people are very familiar with or vaguely heard of is referral groups. Now, these referral groups are often part of a giant national organization that helps organize, these official clubs that meet regularly, that people can look to join if there's an opening for their profession. And again, the sole purpose is really to understand what each other does professionally and to give that network business, to contribute business to that group in hopes of receiving business back. These referral groups can be very fruitful if you can be a part of one that's already existing. Now, there's some pros and cons there. Some questions to ask are, well, do I really believe everyone in that group does a quality job that deserves some of my referrals? That's something to be conscientious of. Does everyone in this group perform and provide the same quality of service I'm going to aspire to? And also, does this group meet consistently enough and actually provide referrals to each other? A lot of interesting questions to ask with the pre-existing groups. And also, they can cost some money. There can be some strong expectations to retaining your membership. A lot of interesting parts there. But certainly, don't hear me bad-mouthing it. These are just, like anything in life, some choices and consequences, pros and cons. Certainly a valuable thing if you can find it. Now, the alternative is to have this professional network satellite exist more organically for you. This is you going out and meeting industry professionals, connecting with them, learning about them, and seeing, do they do a good job and are they cut from a similar cloth as me, if you can get that far? Can you meet a home inspector who does a great job that you really see eye to eye with? Can you meet a lender, an insurance provider, a contractor, so on and so on? People who do a great job that you also have something in common with. You can start organically pouring into these people, having coffees, having lunches, similar to the champions, right? These are professionals that you can sit down with, learn about their business, learn about their world, and try and organize a commitment to give them business and see if they will reciprocate. Now, you could just do this and have a bunch of relationships separately, or you could slowly but surely look to build your own referral group from the ground up, taking your professional network you're building and connecting them, making sure that your home inspector meets your lender meets your contractor, and now building this network. Now, the reason I encourage you to consider finding out if you're cut from the same cloth is a powerful referral group shouldn't just exist to give each other referrals. There should be a higher purpose for why that group is gathering. There should be a belief, an identity you all want to subscribe to, you want to work together on to achieve. Maybe you find a referral group and one of your biggest missions is this group is all about being the best educators in our respective fields. We want to be the most knowledgeable and the greatest teachers for people. If you're all on the same page with that, it can be easier to give each other business because you get what you're working towards, you get who you want to be, and you're helping each other get there. And that can add some fire to wanting to see everyone else succeed when they're trying to accomplish what you're trying to accomplish, that mission of being a great educator. Now, it doesn't have to be that. It could be maybe being the most responsive, the quickest, the most attentive in your industry. And now you're gearing each other up for how to be efficient, how to be effective, how to be timely, how to master some systems and strategies to be the fastest responders. Again, if you're all committed to this cause, this purpose, hopefully it adds some fire to the bellies of wanting to use this thing effectively, to pour into it. So to get started, you either got to A, start searching for a referral group, or B, you got to see where you stand with your professional relationships. So let's make some lists here. Now, again, I like to be kind of visual, and the reason I call it a professional network satellite is one way you can start making your list is draw yourself at the center of your piece of paper, and now start drawing all these different spokes. Almost think like the Sputnik satellite, all these different little spokes going in different directions. At the end of each one of those, think of all the different real estate related industries that you can come up with. Again, insurance provider, home inspector, lender, contractor, what else could you come up with? And leave some space underneath each one of those professions to see, do I currently know someone? Do I have a person that I could assign to that profession? Do I know anyone in these industries? Give yourself an idea of where you stand. Maybe you know a home inspector through whatever connection. Great, now I know I have a target person I should start pouring into. But hey, if you don't have anyone for the insurance part of your satellite, if you don't have anyone for the contractor part of your satellite, you now have some special tasks. Going out, networking, trying to meet contractors, trying to meet whoever you need to meet, trying to find that quality person that you could start forming a relationship with the goal of pouring into each other. Now, let's not just stop with real estate related industries. Let's think of non-real estate related industries. What are some careers out there that also need referrals? Think of photographers. Think of massage therapists. That's just a couple examples of countless other industries, other professions that could thrive, that could use referrals from people. So you either make more spokes for your current existing satellite, or make a separate one that's the non-real estate careers. And again, come up with all these different industries out there that could use referrals, and think, who do I know in each one of those industries? And if you don't know anyone, that's an opportunity for you to have intentional networking, to meet someone, to start connecting with someone, to build your satellite, to build your list of industry professionals that you can pour into. And again, whether you just keep pouring to those relationships individually or you choose to connect them to build your own referral group from the ground up, this could be so important and it can be so valuable to be able to have, again, frank conversations, professional conversations where you can just cut to the chase and say, how do we help each other get more referrals? Let's get to it. Let's start strategizing directly. This can take some time, make no mistake about it. And you got to make sure you're good at giving referrals. You got to have that mastered. There's nothing worse than having a referral group and no one knows how to give referrals out. This could be one of the major parts of an early referral group, is bringing in other people, studying videos, reading books, doing book studies, studying how to get better at this if you need to. Practice the simple art of finding referrals as part of this too. And very well, you might have to be the one who teaches some of these people how to do it. Not everyone's going to know how to procure referrals. So bear in mind, that can be one of the curveballs, one of the hurdles in starting this up, is you're going to have to master how to get referrals, and you might have to help everyone else figure it out too. But if you can do that, if you can build this group of like-minded people, people who do quality work, and have this great professional network, you are setting yourself up for something special.